In yesterday's class, I started line side angles. So I had given you some work to read. What is that? What is that I had given you to read?
Angles.
Yes. About the angles. Yes. About the angles I told you, right?
Yes,
To read and
yes,
come. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
yes, ma'am.
So let us glance this the types of angles with this. Okay, can you see this?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Types of angles.
Yeah. So yeah, this first one is an acute angle. You can see that which it is less than that of the 90 degree. Yes. So this marked angle, angle X, is called as an acute angle. Okay, and these two are arms of the angles. Okay, and this is a right angled triangle. Okay, and this is obtuse angle. These all you know, but really I want to show you the straight angle, which is very important for this chapter. Straight angle means there will be like this straight line will be there. Yes, straight line will be there. So this angle measures always 180 degree. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am.
You can see that. So by seeing this, this also looks like a acute angle, right? But it is written as a reflex angle. So you can see that which angle I had marked with the red. I had marked outside the angle.
Yes, ma'am.
No. So this
Yes,
is
Yes,
an
ma'am.
angle. So I didn't mark here inside. This inside angle, inside the arms, it is an acute angle. Outside the arms, this is a reflex angle, which is more than 180 degree, less than 360 degree. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
ma'am.
So after this, we are going to learn about what complementary angles. What do you mean by complementary angles?
And sum of angle is equal to 90 degree.
So the sum of the angles will be equals to 90
90
degree.
degree.
So at least to take the sum, at least you need two angles, students. Two angles should be there. So there may be 40 plus 50. Okay, 60 plus 30. So whatever may be the measure of angle, when you add those two angles, the sum should be 90 degree. Then such angles we call as complementary angles. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Is supplementary angles. Supplementary angles is nothing but when we consider any two angles, the sum of those two angles will be equal to 180 degree.
90 degree.
So 130 plus 50, 120 plus 60, 140 plus 40, like this, 110 plus 70. So like this, whatever may be the angles, but when you add them, you are going to get 180 degree. Such pair of angles, we call them as an supplementary angles. Yes, I think in your standard also you learned this, 6th, 7th, all you this, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So next, coming to the some more type of the angles which we are using in this chapter more. Okay, so which we are using them more here, so that we are going to learn now. Can you see this?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
ma'am.
Name of this angle?
adjacent angle.
Adjacent angle.
Angles. So now what I marked with the blue, the angles, those two I can call it as an adjacent angles. Now can you tell me by seeing this, what do you mean by adjacent angles? By seeing the you should tell what is the how, which angles we can call them as an adjacent angles. I will explain you. Adjacent angles. These two are adjacent angles. So where they are having common vertex B. Here they are having common vertex, right? From this vertex B only both the angles are formed, right? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, first condition is they should be having a common vertex and they should be having a common arm. So here BD is a common arm for these two angles. Is it clear? So BD is a common arm for the angles that is that is DBC and ABD. These two are the angles, adjacent angles. So first condition is they should be having a common arm, common vertex, then common arm, and then except this common arm, two arms are left over, that is AB and BC. They should be facing towards the opposite direction. Yes, they are facing right. So one is facing towards the upside,
Yes, ma'am.
one is facing towards this left or right side. Yes, so this is the condition to be adjacent angles. Adjacent angles is nothing but, students, those angles should be having a common vertex, common arm, and other two arms should be facing towards the opposite direction. Is it clear? Akhilesh, you are getting sleep.
No, ma'am.
Okay, so anybody is having doubt in this? So I can tell
No,
now
ma'am.
which is the adjacent angle is ABD and CBD. These two are the adjacent angles. Is it clear?
Okay, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Having doubt, you can ask me.
No, ma'am.
Anybody
No doubt.
having doubt, you can ask me. Anybody is having doubt?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
On your video, everybody. Who is sitting, who is standing? I must see that. On your video. Yes, Shweta. Any doubt for you?
No, ma'am.
No. So when we are solving the problems, why I'm stressing like this? I will ask, identify the adjacent angles. You should be ready to recall this condition, what I told, and you are able to identify that adjacent angle, students. Manu. Understood? Shashank V. Yes, did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, adjacent angles. So like this only it will be there. The condition will be same. Only these condition when you apply, then you can just identify the adjacent angles. Everybody saw this?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Without right, students?
No,
No, ma'am. No doubts.
no, ma'am.
Correct.
No, ma'am. No doubts.
Very good. So let us go for next, students.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Not on your video, please on your video. I want to see you. Yeah. So next we are going. I will draw once on the board afterwards while recalling. Okay. So next comes here. Can you read this?
Linear pair of angles.
Linear pair of angles.
Linear pair of angles.
Linear pair of
Girls. So now, what do you mean by linear pair of angles then? By seeing this, you can tell.
Opposites.
Opposite angles, huh?
Ma'am.
What do you mean by linear? Linear equations you had learnt in the 8th standard, right? There was a chapter.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Linear means the angles which are formed on a one straight line, and on a straight line a ray is standing there. When an straight line is drawn, when a ray is standing on a straight line, the angles which are formed on the either side of the ray is called as a linear pair. Linear pair is nothing but these are the angles which are formed on the same straight line. Is it clear? So always the sum of these two angles will be equal to 180 degree. Why it is so? The sum of these two angles will be equal to 180 degree. Why? You are
Ma'am,
knowing
because it's in a straight line, ma'am.
it is angles on a straight line, right? What is the measure of straight line, straight angle?
180
180
degree.
degree.
Then the sum of those two angles which are standing on that straight line will be 180 degree itself.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes,
or no?
ma'am. Yes.
Okay. So linear pair, when it is formed, when a ray is standing on a straight line, the angles formed on the either side of the ray are called as linear pair. And there is no rule that there should be only one ray on this. So you will be having two rays also. 2 or 3 rays also. So in the examples you will get like this. So one straight line will be there. So one ray this side, one ray this side. Then how many angles are formed here? Here it was only 2 angles, right? So here 1, 2, 3 angles are formed. That is I'll call X, Y, Z. Then X plus Y plus Z is equal to 180 degree. Whatever may be the angles formed on the straight line by the standing of this ray, the sum will be always 180 itself. It will not change. Maybe 3 angles or 6 angles. Whatever may be the number of angles, the sum of the angles will never change. Is it clear?
Yes,
Ma'am.
Any
Ma'am.
doubt there?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am. No doubt.
No, ma'am.
No doubt, right?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
No.
No, ma'am.
So understood about the linear pair. Anybody is having doubt, please let me know. I will clarify your doubt.
Ma'am, one more time you tell ma'am about linear, ma'am.
Yeah. So linear pair is nothing but these are the angles formed when a ray is standing on a straight line. This is a straight line, horizontal line, and this BD is a ray which is standing on that straight line. And you can see that two angles are formed due to this intersection of the ray and a straight line. These two angles are called as a linear pair, which are standing on a, which are formed on a same straight line. And the sum of these two angles will be always equal to 180 degree. Understanding?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Thank
ma'am.
you, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Anybody is having doubt? Doubt clarified, Shashank?
No, ma'am.
Clarified, ma'am.
Yeah. Yes, no doubt, right? Shall we go for next?
Ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
You want to
Yes,
see
ma'am.
this, you want to see this, or you shall I draw on the board? You want to see like this picture, or shall I draw on a board?
Ma'am, anything is
Picture,
okay.
yes, no,
ma'am.
ma'am.
I'm drawing the board, ma'am.
Don't want this, huh?
No, ma'am, nothing will happen, ma'am.
Anything.
Okay. So this one, it is very easy. You can identify. So this is
Vertically opposite.
Vertically opposite. Vertically
Opposite
opposite.
yes. Can you tell me when the vertically opposite angles are formed?
Ma'am, when two lines intersect each other, the angles form.
You can see that there are two lines, AB, two straight lines you should tell. Okay. So AB and CD are the two straight lines which will intersect at a point O. Then there will be formation of 4 angles totally. Can you see how many angles are there? 4 angles are there, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So the 4 angles are there. Vertically opposite means which are on the intersection point, which are opposite. Here see, angle BOD and AOC. These two angles which I marked with the 2 lines. Can you see? Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
And
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
marked with the 2 lines, they are equal. They are the vertically opposite angles. Always vertically opposite angles will be equal in measure. Think that angle BOD is equal to 80 degree means, and angle AOC will be also equal to 80 degree. Okay. the vertically opposite angles are called they will be equal in measure always. Okay, and BOC and AOD are the two angles which are another pair of vertically opposite angles. Totally there will be, when two lines intersect, straight lines intersect, two pair of vertically opposite angles you are going to get, students. Yes, so one pair will be equal, that is one pair, this opposite angles are equal and these opposite angles will be equal in measure. Are you understanding?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so
Yes, ma'am.
anybody having doubt?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
So we can, and now one thing I'll ask. So here see, AOD, this angle, and angle AOC, this angle. These two angles, can we call it as in vertically opposite angles?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Why we can't call?
Ma'am, because they are not opposite angles.
Yes,
Opposite.
itself tells it should be vertically opposite angles. So these two angles, they are not opposite, means which type of angles those are?
Linear pair.
Very good. They are linear pair, and you can take them as adjacent angles also.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
they are having a common vertex O, common arm OA, and another two arms are OD and OC, which are opposite in direction, right? You can take linear pair also. You can take it as a adjacent angles also. Understanding?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
This?
No, ma'am, no
No,
doubt.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
No doubts, right?
No, ma'am.
Okay, fine.
No, ma'am, no doubt.
No,
Yeah.
ma'am.
So why I am showing this one? Ma'am, you don't have any
Ma'am,
work.
to understand clearly.
Yeah. So why? Because you know, students, picture is very important. When we tell anything about anybody or whatever may be, so just you will imagine, right? You want that or you don't want that. You will imagine, right?
Yes,
Your
ma'am.
imagination will be something else.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
that imagination, when it will become a colorful and when it will become a clear, means when you see the picture, mute yourself please. I don't want any disturbance. So if picture is there, instead of that imagination, you will keep in your mind this picture itself. So that will remain in your mind forever. For that reason, I had done this. Yes. So these two lines, I call it as intersecting lines. When always the two straight lines intersect, they will intersect at one point, that is O. Here I marked as O. So this is an intersection of two straight lines. Okay. So what happens when the lines are not intersecting? Think that
Ma'am, it will be parallel.
yeah. So when two straight lines, if I draw, they are not intersecting, means we can call them as a parallel. Some lines will be there which are not parallel also, but then also non-intersecting lines, we call them as a parallel lines. Non-intersecting lines, we call them as a parallel lines. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
These are your non-intersecting lines. Can you see?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
They are parallel lines. Yes. Did you understood about this? Anybody is having doubt in this?
Ma'am,
No,
No,
can
ma'am.
you
ma'am, no doubt.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am. No doubt.
No, ma'am.
Yeah, somebody is telling something. Yes, tell me, dear.
Ma'am, can you explain that 1 second?
Which one, ma?
Ma'am, that parallel lines.
Yeah. So parallel lines are called as non-intersecting lines. See these two lines, whether they are intersecting each other.
No, ma'am.
When you extend them both sides, they will not get intersect. So now see, I am going on extending this, but the distance should be same between the two lines. You should maintain the distance with the same width and the same length. Then if you go on extending them both the sides, they will never meet. Such a lines we call it as a non-intersecting lines, and we call them as a name with the parallel lines. Okay. Why
Yes,
these
ma'am.
are called as non-intersecting? Because they will never meet each other. And the name for the non-intersecting lines is parallel lines.
Parallel line.
Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Anybody is
ma'am.
having doubts still?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
No doubt, right?
No,
No,
ma'am.
Fine. One second. Yes. So now we had learnt about adjacent angles. So what and all we had learnt, let us glance once. So complementary, supplementary, yes, you are knowing about that. And then we had learnt about adjacent angles. Adjacent angles are nothing but these are the angles. Okay. These are the angles formed when, so these are also the adjacent angles we can call. Angle 1, angle 2, where AB is a straight line, OC is a ray standing on a straight line. Okay. And angle 1 and angle 2 I can tell as adjacent angles because O is a common vertex for them and OC is a common ray for them, and remaining two arms of the angles are opposite in direction. So OA and OB. So we can call them as adjacent angles. And even angle 1 and angle 2 we can call them as a linear pair, students. Why? Because AB is a straight line and OC is a ray standing on a straight line. So then a ray standing on a straight line, when the angles are formed, the sum of those angles will be always equal to 180 degree. Okay. So all the
Yes, ma'am.
angles may not be adjacent angles. All the angles may not be a linear pair. So according to the figure, we should judge whether it is a linear pair or adjacent angles while solving the problems. Okay. As I told that we can we that is not mandatory that there will be only one ray standing on a straight line. Like this, two rays can also be standing. More than two rays also can be there on a straight line, but it will not change. The sum will be equal to 180 degree. Is it clear?
Yes,
So
ma'am.
that
Yes, ma'am.
vertically opposite angles, when a two straight lines intersect each other, you will get a vertically opposite angles. So these are also called as intersecting lines. So that is PQ, X, Y are straight lines which are intersecting. Here angle 1 and angle 2, angle 3 and angle 4 are the four angles formed due to the intersection of two straight lines. Angle 1 and angle 2 will be equal and angle 3 equals to angle 4. This one theorem is there, but that proof is not there. Only we are using this point to solve the problems. What? Vertically opposite angles will be always equal, and the sum of the angles on that is on the straight line, that is linear pair, sum will be equal to 180 degree. These are all we are using while solving the problems. Yes, non-intersecting lines we call them as a parallel line.
Parallel.
Okay, so this much about the theory part of this. Okay, so actually the theorem is there about vertically opposite angles, but the proof is not there. This is the theorem. Angle 1 is equal to angle 2, angle 3 equals to angle 4. Just I will send you that proof. Don't practice the proof, only the statement should be knowing. Okay, you should learn the statement. That statement we are using whenever we are solving the problems. Is it clear? Is it
Yes,
clear?
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am.
Any doubt in this?
No, ma'am.
No. Can we solve the problems of exercise 3.1 now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
We are getting sleep, everybody?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Our heavy breakfast you got, everybody has done?
No,
No,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Not done, ma'am. Breakfast you are telling?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
For me also same thing, students. So AB is a straight line. Here we are solving now exercise 3.1. So here how many problems are there? 6 problems are there. That's all. So first problem I am solving now. So AB and CD are the two straight lines. And OE is the ray standing on that. And in the figure, lines AB and CD intersect at O. So AB and CD intersect at O. Okay? And angle AOC plus angle BOE is equal to 70 degree. Angle AOC plus angle BOE is equal to 70 degree. So they are not given the individual angle. When you add AOC, both sum is equal to 70 degree they had given. And one more angle they had given, angle BOD is equal to 40 degree, which is that angle BOD. This angle is equal to 40 degree. The sum of angle AOC and angle BOE is equal to 70 degree. When you add these two, that is 70 degree, and angle BOD is equal to 40 degree. So this much is given. Then what to find out? This is given. To find, what to be find? You should find out angle BOE and reflex angle COE. See BOE, where it is? So they are given the sum of these two angles as 70 degree. We don't know actually how much it is AOC and BOE. You should find out angle BOE and the reflex angle COE. Reflex angle COE is nothing but, so I'll mark with the blue so you can understand. So this is COE. This is acute angle COE. Reflex angle COE is nothing but this much. COE, which I marked twice with the blue pen. Are you understanding? Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So these two have to be find out in this figure. Understood what is the given thing and what we need to find out. Anybody is
Yes,
having
ma'am.
doubt in this?
Yes.
No, ma'am.
Okay, now how to find
No,
out?
ma'am.
I will take this. AB is a straight line now, students, in this figure. AB is a straight line. So the AB is a straight line means that angle will be equal to 180 degree, right?
Yes, ma'am.
No. So
Yes,
we
ma'am.
know that when you add AOC plus BOE, they have given 70 degree. Okay. So by using that, we will find out angle COE. Okay. How to find out angle COE? We know that AB is a straight line. AB is a straight line which is equal to 180 degree. Okay. And then what happens? Now, AB is a straight line means which are the angles standing on that straight line? Angle AOC, this angle, and COE, this angle, and angle BOE. These three angles are the linear pair we can take. Yes or no? Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
So
Yes, ma'am.
angle
Yes, ma'am.
plus angle COE plus angle BOE is equal to 180 degree. The reason you can write it as a linear pair. Anybody is having doubt? Once again, I will recall this. AB is a straight line. AOC is an angle, and COE and BOE are the angles which are formed due to the rays OC and OE are standing on the line, straight line AB. The sum of those angles will be equal to 180 degree. Is it clear? Is it
Yes,
clear?
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
We know that now sum of angle AOC and BOE is equal to that is 70 degree. So let us write together angle AOC plus angle BOE plus angle COE is equal to 180 degree. Angle AOC plus BOE is 70 degree. The sum of these two angles they have given us 70 degree plus angle COE we don't know, we need to find out, is equal to 180 degree. Now angle COE I will keep it as it is. I'll shift this plus 70 degree to this side. That is equal to 180 minus 70
70
degree.
degree.
Anybody is having doubt in this? Please
No,
reply.
ma'am.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
So Amulya, tell me 180 minus 70 is how much? 180 minus 70. Fast, dear.
110.
180 minus 70 is equal to 110.
110.
Now we got
110.
angle, students. So this angle, by knowing this is an obtuse angle, that is 110. This angle we got now. Now you should find out angle COE, this reflex angle you should find out. Are you getting my point?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
At this angle means, so reflex angle is equal to what? 360 minus the obtuse angle or the acute angle. So what I will do is reflex angle COE is equal to 360 minus COE, means I'll subtract what I got COE as a obtuse or acute angle. So this complete angle is 360 degree at this point, right? Okay, at the point, the angle is 360 degree. From that, I'll subtract only this much angle. What I got COE, that is 110 angle. So that it will be easy for me to get this angle COE, reflex angle. Yes or no? When
Yes,
you
ma'am.
Yes.
any point, this angle will be equal to always complete angle that will be equal to 360 degree always. Are you understanding? So
Yes, ma'am.
O is a point. At that point, the angle is 360 degree. Okay. So 360 degree. In this 360 degree, I will just subtract the COE angle, which is not an reflex. So when you subtract that from 360, 110 degree, you will get the reflex angle COE. Are you understanding my point?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Everybody is having doubt, please let me know. So
No,
I
ma'am,
can't
no doubt.
everybody's name, students. Please, please tell me anybody is having
No, ma'am.
doubt, please let me know. Srinivas, some of you are not at all responding. Santosh, Rajesh, Rajvelu, please let me know if you are having any doubt. Speak out. Santosh, one time also you had not spoke to me. What you will be doing in the class, I don't know really. You are not on, just on your video, everybody. Santosh on your video. Shashank BM on your video. Srinivas. Yashas on your video, everybody. Prashant on your video. And I had not taken still the attendance. Nobody should log out. If you log out, I'll not take the attendance. Yes, Sandeep J. Any doubt for
Ma'am,
you?
we can do, ma'am, the sum we can do like this also, no, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, angle AOC plus BOE is equal to 70 angle. BOD is equal to 40 because AOC is equal to vertical opposite angle, no, ma'am.
Yeah, you can do it. So you are telling like this, right?
Angle AOC,
Huh. Tell me, Sandeep.
angle AOC plus angle BO is equal to 70.
Hmm.
AOC is equal to 40 plus BOC is equal to 70. BOE is equal to 70 minus 40. BOE is equal to 30.
That will become confusion, man, complicated. Okay. So you can solve by that method also. That is also correct. You solve and send to me. Okay. Okay. So now it is from 360 degree. I will subtract angle COE, that is 110. When you subtract, how much you are going to get, students? 250 degree.
250
250
degree.
degree.
So you can see that it is more than 180 degree, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So now you got a reflex angle COE. Now we calculated reflex angle COE. Now we should find out angle BOE. Yes, angle BOE, how to find out? We know, what do you know? What do you know? So, okay, I will consider this angle. CD is a straight line. Yes, CD is a straight line.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So sir, on this CD straight line, you don't see the down part of this. Just you see above this line CD, angle COE, angle BOE plus angle BOD. These are the linear pair angles of this line CD, straight line CD, right? The sum of those angles will be equal to 180 degree, right? Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes,
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
The line CD. Okay. And here OE is a ray. Here this one we got 110 degree. And here one more ray is there, OB. This angle we know 40 degree. The sum of these angles equals to 180 degree, means we can find out this angle BOE.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
or no? Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
CD is a straight line. CD is a straight line. Okay. Then the sum will be equal to 180 degree. So angle COE plus angle BOE plus angle BOD is equal to 180 degree. You can write it as linear pair. COE is equal to how much? 110 degree. BOE we need to find out. Plus BOD is equal to how much? 40 degree is equal to 180 degree. 110 plus 40 is how much? 150.
150.
BOE plus 150 degree is equal to 180 degree. Now 150 degree, I'll shift this side. So you will get BOE is equal to 180 minus 150. So BOE is equal to 180 minus 150 is equal to 30 degree.
30 degree.
Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Anybody is having doubt in this? I had not taken still that nobody should log out.
No,
Yes.
ma'am.
anybody is having doubt, please let me know about this. Ganesh, he had logged out. So you have got the message, right, students? So at what time the class will start? 9 o'clock. We will wait until 9:05. After that, we are going to lock the classroom. You can't enter. So you can enter for the next second class, second period. So don't please after that don't go and complain that no ma'am I have locked the class. Don't tell all those things. After 5 minutes, we are going to lock the. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So in the next class, we are going to continue this solving the problems. So until this exercise, it will be there for test. Is it
Yes,
clear?
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Understood this problem. So next, let us fill 5 problems. I'll continue. I will finish off within 2 periods. So then we will go for next.
Yes, ma'am.
Shall I end the class? Yes. Bye.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Bye, ma'am. Thank
Bye,
you,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Bye, ma'am. Thank